Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's another blustery day here in Washington State. If you guys keep up with the channel, you'll know that I uploaded a video earlier today. Went on a short hike at a nature preserve I know, about 30 minutes south of where I live, and it was a good time. It was good to get out and get some fresh air, get the blood flowing, you know. Mostly just talked to the camera the whole time, and it was good. I got a couple pictures, and yeah, it was good. It was good to get out, and definitely something I'm going to be doing again. But yeah, it was really good weather yesterday afternoon when I went on that hike, and since then we've had some weather move in. Some not so good weather. It is really windy out there right now, and it's not going to be good for audio. Even if I go in the shed, it's going to be blowing around, and it's not going to be good audio. So what I think we're going to have to do is do today's little test here indoors. So I am going to have to rearrange some things and set up the camera angles, and I'll get back to you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, here is the test material we're going to be using. It is some utility rope. Yeah, pretty tough stuff, but I think the Bugout is up to the task. So we're just going to start cutting on this for a while, and I'll check the edge every so often and talk about it with you guys, and we'll get to it. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's talk about the edge real quick. First impressions are it's actually pretty good. I think I did an okay job with it. Yeah, it's doing okay. As you guys saw, it's cutting good. I'm using primarily from here forward. Yeah, that's the portion of the blade I'm using the most. Occasionally I'm doing these pull cuts using this portion. But yeah, this is what we're really focusing on right here. So let's see how it's doing against paper. It's doing okay. It's catching a little bit, but it's doing okay. It's still slicing. So we're gonna keep cutting on this rope, and I'll check back in with you guys here in a minute.
So we're about to do a little live stream. Stick around to see where I'm at. Maybe you can see out there, probably not. Consider clicking subscribe because I'm making videos every week. You'll find out where I'm at right now in the next episode. That's how it is, as always. Thanks for watching.
Okay, this is actually doing fairly well. I'm pretty impressed. It's still getting through paper. You could see there's some hang-ups, and it's sort of a matter of getting the angle right, but it's in my book it's still slicing well enough to keep cutting on this stuff. Yeah, this stuff's actually pretty tough. I'm having to use quite a bit of force to push cut through it, but I'm finding that really using more of the blade than less of the blade is more efficient. So if that makes sense. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, taking a little break, my hand's getting tired. Yeah, these scales, let's talk about the scales real quick, because I'm really having to put quite a bit of pressure on this knife to do what I'm doing, and yeah, these things are just well designed, they're contoured, and they're holding up great. So this thing is still slicing out toward the end right here. This is the portion of the blade we're really using the most in this instance. It'll still do that. And this is what we've cut through so far. So I guess I'm just going to keep going until this thing stops slicing paper like it is. Making a mess. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Damn. Okay, we continue.
Schedule, and that is in San Diego, California, and it is in the end of September. I'm hoping this stage isn't flooded from all of that rain yesterday, but like it cleared up a little bit, and might get some more, a little bit, yeah, fingers crossed. Levels, we got 30 seconds are all good. Both the system is going to be super remote, but I do have full hookups there, so if you are interested, I can show you guys how I maintain the water tanks as well. Pretty damn simple, not gonna lie. Alright, someone finally showed up.
This M4, this little bug out did a hell of a lot better than I thought it was gonna. Got all those rope fuzzies all over it. But yeah, the M4 did great, the edge held up good. No complaints really, except there toward the end where I was having to put a ton of pressure to get this thing to cut through the rope. But that's understandable considering how much material we cut through. Take a look. Quite a bit, and then yeah, we just got a big mess. But it did good. I'm impressed. I'm happy. I don't think I'm gonna have to reprofile this thing. Part of me still wants to, just to see how much sliciness I can get out of it, but this material is good to go. I think I'm gonna continue to use this stuff in my tests. Yeah, this was fun. Couple hot spots. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. A couple hot spots from the scales, but that's to be expected. The hot spots were, of course, where the jimping is what it is. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video today, and I hope you got something out of this. Bugout cuts rope well. I guess that's what you can take away from it. Yeah, the M4 is good stuff. At least my example of this M4 is good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna get to cleaning this mess up, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.